just when Anthony Albanese thought an endorsement from Joe Exotic was the most unhelpful thing to happen to him today, an appearance by Foreign Minister Penny Wong on the Batuta Advocates podcast came to light.
He thought it was the right thing to do, and a lot of the First Nations leaders wanted the opportunity. So, look, I think we'll look back on it in 10 years' time and it'll be a bit like marriage equality.
Now, that's Penny Wong talking about the voice referendum, which is so radioactive to Albo that he'd probably rather crawl inside one of Peter Dutton's proposed nuclear reactors. Unsurprisingly, Peter Dutton latched onto Penny Wong's comments and used it as evidence that Labor was secretly trying to resurrect the voice.
I thought the Prime Minister had heard that we said no, and now it turns out Labor's thinking about legislating it, and it would be first order of business, as I say, between a Labor-Greens government. So Australians should send the Prime Minister a message that they don't want the voice in any form, and the Prime Minister needs to start being honest with the Australian public about Labor's secret plan in relation to the voice.
First order of business? That feels like a stretch. And by stretch, I mean a shameless dog whistle to the same crowd who now apparently finds welcome to country ceremonies so offensive. But it forced Albo to respond. She didn't say that. She did not say that. She spoke about how people will look back on what the issues were. That's very different from saying it's inevitable. Ultimately, this is the last thing the PM needed 3 days out from an election. And it's bloody ironic that it came from the Batuta advocate who the Labor Party actually paid to run the PM's re-election podcast strategy. How's that working out?